Hey guys, what's up? Let me tell you something. Um, so guys, you guys know at the moment I've been very busy, so it's hard for me to quite do vlogs at the moment. Let me move you guys closer. So it's hard for me to do vlogs like while I'm busy, guys. So I've been trying to get them in. So now I've actually got some time. I'm gonna do a catch-up vlog for you guys. So the last time I did a vlog was the 27th of the 4th. It is now currently the 5th of May, guys. So I'm gonna do a vlog for you guys from the 28th of April to the 5th of May. There's a couple of pictures that I can add on at the end, especially today. And things like that. So let me update you guys, and then I'll tell you basically what's been going on today and what the main debate is at the moment going on in Devon. So on the 28th of April, guys, I woke up at 7 a.m. I went into the tabletop sale. I made my money back, basically. What it cost me to do a table, so the money it cost me to do a table. So guys, it's about my phone's like this at the moment, not on a tilt like down more, so you see Rosebud, because currently I don't know where my vlog stick is at all. So yeah, basically I done a table, and the money that it cost me £5 to do that table, and the money it cost me to do that table, I basically got that money back. That's all I got back from it. Then my brother dropped me off there and he picked me up. But the good points are from going there, I found an autism thing that we've signed up to, where just trips for autism people, for just autism people, families and things. And I've also know they do trips, and also they do a coffin morning that places a tabletop sale. Rosebud's been so good. So basically, she's doing so well, Rosebud is lately. She basically ignored her kids. So basically, she's getting to the point where she will ignore anything. So basically, kid come running up to her and wanting to stroke her and everything, and she just ignored them and paid attention to me and completely ignored her. She's also got this thing at the moment. She will not do, which is a good thing. She shouldn't be listening to anyone else. She'll only do what I tell her to do. So anyone else tries to tell her what to do, she will ignore them. She ignores my mom, anyone. So she only listens to me now. After I come home, I made these sweets. So basically, for these sweet things I made, for every 25 of them, so basically it made 25 sweets, and it was 25 sins, so it was like one sin each, but I couldn't quite make them as small as they were doing them. I was doing them in an ice cube shape. They're quite nice. And that was at 1 PM, guys, because it was early in the morning that I did that table thing. So at 1 PM I made them, and then I was currently putting them in the freezer because they stay in the freezer until you want them. Then at 1:06 PM I played Minecraft. It was currently 3 PM and I was playing Zoo Toon, which I'm playing that a lot lately. Why I've got the Game Pass thing. I paid £1 for it this month, so I need to cancel that at some point. I'm going. Right, so at 3 PM afterwards, I went and got the sweets out of the freezer and tried them, and I liked them. I then played more Zoo Toon, then played Fortnite, then moved to Zoo Toon, then played on my phone, I think. Yeah, and then I fell asleep, guys. I actually fell asleep early that night, because I've been getting up early and things like that. So on the 29th of April, guys, after falling asleep early last night from getting up early, I woke up and got ready for my mum coming over. I also cleaned up, played Fortnite, Then my mum turned up, we went to Westwood Ho, had a walk on the beach, spent time in the arcade, then after brought me home, done dinner, watched The Next Step, then play Fortnite, Halo Wars, Minecraft, Zoom Tune for the night. So that's what I did on the 29th of April, guys. So on the 30th of April, the final day of the month, guys, being up all night, playing Fortnite, around 7 a.m, mom turned up, just before, 7 a.m, mom turned up just before 11 a.m, then social worker came out at 11 a.m, then once gone, we walked to the council to try and get hold of Andy, as we found out Matt had not been paying the water bill. So basically I had a letter off South Water, and basically it says 2 bottom ground floor flat, so that's me application of the bottom ground floor flat. So I'm like, okay, I'll open this letter. So I opened the letter and it basically said, you've notified us that there's no current people living in the property. We need to know in 14 days and you need to pay the balance off or something if there is. Otherwise we'll be investigating and shutting the water off. So we were like, hang on a minute, I'm in here, you can't be shutting the water off. So my mom rang up and she found out that he hasn't been paying the water in here since 2015, and he started paying upstairs in January because the girl upstairs made a mistake of ringing up going, I need to pay my water. So we took over hers in January. And we also found he actually has a thing that states that the people living in the properties are supposed to pay the water, not him. So, and we're like, well, it's under my rent, that's why I've been paying for in my rent. So at the moment, South Water is trying to hunt him down. We give him the address, we know that he lives under his mother. So they're hunting him down at the moment to try and find him and make him pay what he hasn't been paying. So there's more shit he's in for not doing stuff. Then so basically we wanted to let the council know what's been going on, what's happening, and I need to find out whether I can get both of my deposit paid, like my rent paid thingy, and 2 months for rent in advance if I take this place that I've been looking at, which I'll tell you guys about that in a minute, after we get closer. That I was going to view on Friday. After I went to my bros, so basically when my bros and we got the post, after we went B&M's, and then after basically I walked for the first time ever in a long time, because obviously I've got this whole anxiety, like nerve-wracking issue that I hate going out the door by myself. Like, I just don't like it. I've got this thing that like I feel like someone's watching me or someone's following me. I don't know what it is, I just have that problem. So like, this is gonna sound really freaky and I don't know whether anyone else has this feeling, but when I turn my lights off sometimes, I have this thing that I feel like someone's watching me and someone's in my flat and I need to know that someone's not behind me. So I turn all my lights off and it's dark and I have to quickly jump into my bed and I start panicking, and sometimes I'm panicking that much and stressing, and Rosebud's there for me trying to keep me company and calm, that I'm like, I really can't, so I have to turn my TV back on and things like that. And that's where some nights I really don't sleep as well, because I'm freaking out from it all. So I just got this thing, especially if you're walking around in the dark or something on your own. Oh my life, I hate it. I never do that anymore. Like, I feel like someone's following me there, but in the daytime I feel like someone's following me there. I've just got like this weird thing that I feel like I go into the street and someone's gonna follow me, and I don't know. But so for the first time in a long time, my mum's like, let me know you're home, and actually try walking back from B&M. So because obviously I need to do it for my weight and things like that. So I walked back from B&M. It was a nice sunny day, guys, so it was quite alright. I lost where I was. There we go. So I let my mom know when I was home. I'd done my dinner. I then put the next step on and watched that. I played Fortnite and the zoo game for the rest of the night. So the 1st of May, guys, I got up, I got my stuff ready to go, my mom's plus Rosebud's vet. As soon as Claire was here, we went to the vet where Rosebud got her 3 months, so flea, and what I mean in that is she's on a monthly thing where I pay so much a month, with the vets, and then like, I get flea every month, but for saving me going back every single month on the 10th to get her flea stuff, they give me 3 months in a row. She's also was due a wormer, 6-month wormer, so they give me that to give to her. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And she had her vaccinations done. So on the 1st of May, she's up to date with her vaccinations now, guys. And by the way, why my hair is like really curly, like this, is because it was well misty today. It was disgraceful. And then I went to BJ's. I went to BJ's Valley House and got some boxes to pack some stuff that I don't need until I move. And then we headed to Claire's to get Millie, because Claire's, where Millie goes to school, Claire's daughter, is right next to her house. So we got Millie, then we went to Brewers for dinner. Then I got the bus to my mom's where I took Rosebud training. But let me tell you this, like, literally, it was just before 5. I looked at my phone and I was like, shit, Claire, what time is it? So I looked at my phone, it was like nearly 5 o'clock. I'm like, everyone, hurry up, rush your puddings down and that. So we got to the bus in time though. But I took Rosebud training where, right, I'll tell you about this actually. Well, let me see here. So let me tell you about this, right? So, guys, basically, she went to training on Tuesday, the 1st of May, and she was amazing. Like, literally, now at training, the trainer goes, you can have her off lead if she wants, because she knows how good she's getting. So, everyone else dogs are on lead. Rosebud is off lead. Dogs are walking up to her. Dogs are sniffing her, she's walking past dogs, she's walking round dogs, she's not bothering with the dogs, she's not paying attention to them, I even threw the chicken, she walked away from a ball, automatically when I told her to leave. She did not touch one bit of chicken. She's doing all this off lead. And the trainer was like, she's so impressed, like, I've taught her so fast. So she said next week, which obviously is pretty soon, guys, because it's nearly Tuesday again, she's going for bronze. So I'm going to let you guys, fingers crossed, she should pass. She's doing so well. She's like being really amazing. Watch her have one of her off days, like one random off day, and she doesn't pass it. But I'm fingers crossed she passes and gets her bronze, guys, and then we can move on to the next level and get closer to it. So yeah, so to be doing that. But also they were allowed on like the agility stuff. She went to go and try him on the agility stuff. So she went on the agility stuff. She went on, I don't know what they're actually called, but the ramp thing where they run up it and run down it. She wanted to keep running up and running down that. I was like, Rosebud, she even kept running past the dogs. Like, she didn't give a shit about the other dogs. She just over and down. She didn't like the tunnels. She went through it once. I think it was the fear of not being able to see me and not being able to know that she can see me, make sure I'm okay. She went over the jumps, but then she was getting tired and didn't want to go over the jumps anymore. She went over the seesaw as well, but then after a while she was like sitting on the other end of the seesaw. I put all her treats on the other end and she would not move. So she was basically like, I ain't moving, and putting her actual feet down. But then just as we were leaving, she jumped over the jump to leave. But I'm so impressed with her, like how well she's doing. She's doing amazing. Like really amazing. Then we went back to my mom's where I played on my phone and went to sleep, which currently I stayed like with her that night. So on the 2nd of May, guys, I got up, I went Slim World, I lost half a pound, which I'm really not impressed. I like stuck to everything. So I'm like sitting at Slim World and she's like, so what are you gonna do this week to hopefully lose more? And I'm like, I'm going back to eat mini eggs. I lose more weight on mini eggs. So everyone laughed. Then we went to Mars, we got my stuff, we came home, the labeling team came out, which is they were like pointless in them even coming out. I'm getting told by a social worker that if I have them out and I prove that I need the extra hours, they will give me the extra hours. But then they come out and they're like, we're only with you for 12 weeks. We can get you to places, introduce you to the people, then we're supposed to leave you. I'm like, what, like one thing for one person and one thing for the next? What is it? So after they left, me and my mom went to the shops. We then Rosebud walked all the way around them shops. I watched The Next Step, I played Fortnite, Peggle, Zootoon, and got ready for the market the next day and played on my phone and went to sleep, guys. So the 3rd of May, guys, I got up, I went to the market, I actually sold some stuff and made a bit of money this time. I went to the post office, then Iceland, then came home, sorted to get rid of stuff, watched The Next Step. At the same time, I now finished watching the whole of Next Step, guys. I'm also up to date with Riverdale and Once Upon a Time. I played Zoo 2 plus Peggle, then played on my phone and went to sleep. So the 4th of May, guys, so I'm just going to say now, I'm going to do all the way up to the 4th of May, and then I'm going to upload that as the catch-up vlog, and then I'm going to do today separate for you guys. I got up, I had a shower, my mum got here for 11 AM, we went to view the property. It was okay, but I've been told about a bungalow as well, right? So this is what I wasn't gonna share with you guys. So basically I went in the property, I viewed it, you go through the door. So you go through the door and to the left is a room with the air source thing. Then you go, so like, and it's also a storage room. You go down the hall, there's a small but long kitchen. And then to your right, I think it was, yeah, to your right there's a living room where you can see the back garden bit. Then down the hall, which is round because their stairs is in the middle that goes upstairs. Then to the end of the hallway in the middle there's the bathroom, and then to the left and the right there's the bedrooms. It was alright, but as a property it's okay, but it like stunk of smoke from the people smoking in there. So if I was to choose a property, I would have to scrub the walls before painting on it. But the garden, I probably definitely need to do that up. But the only problem is I've got told that the people that live upstairs, they do work and they come in at 11, 12 o'clock at night and things like that, and on shifts, and they stomp up the stairs, they stomp around, they do it, and you will hear that. Also you'll hear the washing machine going. So I'm a bit like this with that property. But the worst thing they've done to me is then go, you're on a shortlist for a bungalow. So after telling me I'm on a shortlist for a bungalow, the only problem we found is this bungalow is quite far out. So it's 35 minutes from where my mom's going to be though. But there's only a bus. There's a bus that goes to Holsworth, a bus that goes to Barnstable, and a bus that goes somewhere else, like once. So you got Wednesdays one, Tuesday another, and Fridays another. So, and then there's this ring a ride thing, but my mom's coming to get me, or my brother's taking me over, and we're gonna go and look at it together tomorrow, like the area, see if I get on, because basically by Tuesday I've got to tell them whether what I want to go and view the cottage, which is not to the 16th of May. I keep saying cottage and I meant to say bungalow. So this bungalow, if I choose to go and view that on the 16th, I have to let the flat go, which is they're holding it for me at the moment. But if I say no to the bungalow, then I can take the flat, but I'm getting my deposit, like my rent paid the first 2 months. But I'm a bit like this with a flat because of the way it is and the noise situation. But I like the cottage because it's got a wet room, it fits all my needs, it has a garden, but it's being like basically in the middle of nowhere. It's got a little village though and bits in the area, so I've got to go and look at it and see what I think tomorrow. But the reason we can't actually view it to it because the tenancy they got with the other people don't run out till the 13th or something of May. But the people have put the other guy into a home and they're currently clearing his stuff out, so they've like said out of respect, please don't get pyro through the windows, and we're like, that's obviously understandable. So it's a big thing at the moment. I don't know what to decide. I've got to do my pros and cons to see which one. It come to a point where I'm like no to both and wait longer, but I don't want to be waiting longer. I was looking where I was. Right, after that, we met Claire at Brewers and we all had dinner at Brewers and talked about stuff. Then after I collected some books that were for free, then Claire killed me. Claire killed me in Rosebud. She made us walk 6 miles. 6 miles from Bideford to Instone back, yeah. Bideford to Instone back. I was like, oh my life. My feet were hurting. My legs were hurting. I was dying. She's like, walk a bit faster and keep your heart rate up. And you'll lose more weight. I'm like, jog on, yeah. This pace is fine for me. I'm walking slow and I'm taking breaks. So I managed to walk there. But then when I got there, I was like, I need a break. And then all the way back, I was making a stop because I needed breaks and things like that. And then we saw all these runners. But Rosebud started ignoring like all the bikes. I had her off lead and everything. But hear this. She currently has no ID tag because the round bit that you connect on the hoop of the thing, it actually snapped. But Rosebud, on the way back, told me where it was. You know? So basically, I was feeling like dead. I'm still feeling like dead today. Then I came home. I done my Slimming World microwave meal. I watched Girls Incinerated or something. I've been watching that lately at the moment. I played Peggle. I uploaded to YouTube. It was currently 10:44 p.m. and I went to sleep not long after that. So yeah, I was knackered. So that's us catched up, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna end it now as this catch up and do today's vlog completely separate and let you guys know what's been going on. Peace out. I'll see you soon, guys.